everybody? Welcome to Far Cry 4. I'm just doing a little kind of mini update just to keep you guys informed about some stuff on the channel, in case you're not, and about YouTube in general. And I thought I'd do it in Far Cry 5 and do a little bit of fishing and try and not attract any attention from bad peoples. So let's just try and like catch a couple of fish while we're here. It's quite a peaceful night in Montana, yeah, the kind of Montana region with Boomer the dog and Grace. I think we're going to catch a fish there. I think this boat's probably scaring them off a little bit as well. I think I saw one over there. Oh, here we go. Maybe we're gonna lure one in. I want to give my quick 2-minute review of Fallout. There we go. Sorry, Fallout, Far Cry. I said that so much, by the way. I don't know why. But if I was to give a quick kind of 2-minute review of Far Cry, I'd say that if you like Far Cry games, you will love this. It's big, it's brash, it's ridiculous, but it's really, really good fun. I don't know, some people have kind of criticised the story a little bit, but I don't really get that because it's a Far Cry game. It's not supposed to be like this kind of intellectual tour de force, you know. Let's start reeling them in. But there you go. From what I've played so far, I've really liked the story. I've completed about a third of the game so far, so you know, not insignificant. But yeah, it's got a lot going on. That's the one thing I'll say. It's very busy. Like, you rarely get a chance to just sit there and admire how beautiful the game is. But that's kind of good in a way. And I keep wanting to go back and play it, so I thoroughly recommend it. It's got some great reviews. If you've not played a Far Cry game, just imagine something like, I don't know, but just something really over the top, you know, first-person shooter which just got good fun mechanics and lots of interesting stuff to do. Kind of like a slightly toned down first-person Just Cause. Slightly more grounded realism, but only just, with lots and lots to do. So yeah, we're taking a sweet time, like trying to get this guy, aren't we? But yeah, so the first thing I wanted to just quickly talk about was YouTube in itself. So there's been a lot of news around YouTube and the way it works recently, but one of the things that YouTube actually came out and actually confirmed recently was the fact that, and I think, oh, we got him, oh, look at this big sucker, that's a big boy. Boomer can out of the water. One of the things they actually did confirm was that the subscribe button no longer kind of works in a way which you might think it works. So in the past, subscribe, or I don't know if in the past, but certainly, look at these big boys. You know, you think that you subscribe, videos of that person show up in your subscriber feed. Well, it turns out that's not actually the case. What happens is it goes through an algorithm, and only the most active subscribers actually get your videos in their feed. And also, nowadays, the only way to actually confirm that you get videos in your feed is by clicking the bell button, you know, the notification button. And even then, you can turn it on to sometimes be on and not, you know, totally always on. So it's kind of dumb in my opinion, because if you subscribe to someone, it's because you want to see their content, right? To then for YouTube to then turn around and be like, hey, yeah, because you're not as active, we're actually just not going to put that in your subscriber feed, is like babysitting and like coddling of the highest order. If somebody doesn't like a channel anymore and they want to unsubscribe from it, then give them the option to do that. Don't just turn around and go, oh, you haven't maybe watched that many of this person's videos, so we're not going to put any of their videos in. It could be especially with something like gaming, where you I'm getting plenty a fish today, by the way. It could be something as simple as like, a player is not playing the game you particularly like in a minute, so you stop watching as much content, but then maybe a couple of months down the line they change back to a game you would like, but you're not going to know about it because apparently you're not an active, viewer of that channel. It's dumb, but it's the way. So I advise you to, not only with my channel but with other channels which you might like and you want to be kept informed of, to click the bell button to make sure that it shows up in your subscriber feed. I don't really like the whole kind of like, hey, make sure you click like and subscribe sort of business, especially when it's done in a really over the top way, a la the Paul brothers. Just smash that like button and all that malarkey, but there is a reason why you do it, basically hitting the notification button and stuff like that, so bear that in mind. The second thing I wanted to talk about is streaming. So probably a few of you have, or quite a lot of you hopefully, have noticed that I have been doing some YouTube streaming. So far I did a stream on Hearthstone, and then I did a couple on or three I think on Far Cry itself. All of those streams were not ASMR streams. And before, when I streamed on Twitch, I have done ASMR streams. I am intending on doing ASMR streams. It's just that the Hearthstone one was simply a tester to check out YouTube streaming, and because Far Cry is not really an ASMR game at all. It is loud and brash. It's very American, put it that way. Because of that, I just didn't feel like it really warranted a ASMR stream, but I thoroughly enjoyed playing it and I wanted to play it, so I thought I would stream it. So kind of like bear that in mind. If a stream is ASMR, I will put, the first 4 letters will be ASMR of the title. If not, then it won't say ASMR. So kind of bear that in mind. It goes with any content as well, because I have also been doing a playthrough of A Way Out, which is a fantastic game, with my girlfriend, and we're not doing that in an ASMR style. Hence, there's no ASMR at the beginning. I'm not out to clickbait anybody into doing anything, but just to make that distinction, I'm not intending as well to, focus on anything other than ASMR, like gaming. That's the channel. That's what I'm gonna do. But occasionally I'll do little things. It just so happens that with Far Cry and A Way Out coming out, I didn't feel either of them were too suited to an ASMR style, so I just didn't do them in that way. But there's certainly plenty of games this year coming out which are. If you feel like dropping by the stream, then I would enjoy that. I like streaming, and it's a good way for me to play games which I wouldn't normally, or which I would just kind of play normally, but I can also stream them and chat with you guys and do that kind of stuff. I enjoy that, and even if it's just stopping by for a few seconds, saying hi or something like that, then it's great. I appreciate it. Streaming something I enjoy is not something which I think I'm going to do like instead of making videos. The channel will always be predominantly video based because that's just what I enjoy. But it's really good fun and something different to do, and breaks up the stuff you do, and it's a bit more interactive with you guys as well. And of course, if there's any games you think I should stream rather than do series on or anything like that, I'm always open to suggestions. And speaking of streaming as well, my girlfriend is also doing streams as well. She does it on a much more regular basis than me, and her streams, while not ASMR, are generally very relaxing. She does a lot of like WoW content and other things as well, and just general kind of chillaxed gaming. She's done a lot on like Sea of Thieves and stuff like that, and it's all good basically. Fish caught. Look at us, we are absolutely destroying these fish. Boomer's just sat there in the lake. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for her channel. It's called ASMR. It's kind of hard to say, or Aves, I guess. And yeah, she's really good. So if you to subscribe or just watch a stream or two of hers, then that would be fantastic. recommend it. And I know I have to say that, but I'm not just saying that, if that makes sense. So yeah, but you know, ultimately I was just kind of wanted to put up this quick little channel update to say that that was what was going on, and yeah, that's it really. I was streaming on YouTube because I wanted to try it out, and I prefer it to Twitch for a few reasons. Because number one, Twitch seems to, well, it does knacker your bandwidth. So it, for those who don't know, Twitch reserves like higher band and bit rates for their partnered streamers, which is understandable, but it does mean that if you're starting out on Twitch, then, or you're not partnered, then like you're gonna have a crappier stream. Whereas YouTube, I don't believe does that, or at least I am technically partnered with YouTube. So we're catching so much fish. I am technically Grace there, just keep a watch. Bored as hell. And I am partnered with YouTube, I guess. So I don't know if they do or don't, but I'm partnered at least. So if they do, then I'm okay. But the other thing is just the overall layout and utility of it, and like the analytics of it is just way better. Like it really is. So yeah, I don't know what you guys' opinions are. I know Twitch does a lot of cool things, which YouTube doesn't currently, but I just feel like the overall quality of the stream is better. And from my point of view, like starting the stream up and doing like, I fell in the water. I think it dragged me into the water. I think the overall quality of the stream is better, and that's kind of more of a focus for me to have that. So I hope you guys think so too. And I don't have a regular schedule for streaming because of my job. You know, it's not that easy. But if you know, you can always, if you drop on my channel and if you get the notification, click the little bell, then it will pop up and let you know when I am streaming. Plus I also always drop it on Twitch when I'm going to stream. I'm not going to like put a community post up every time I stream because I don't want to spam people with that. But sorry, I think I said Twitch, I meant Twitter. On Twitter I always announce it that I'm going to stream, and also obviously if you subscribe and click the bell, then you're going to get a notification from that as well, and I'll be delighted to see you there. Let me just reel this last fish in. Got so many fishies. I should just play like a fishing game full time, shouldn't I? Like for an actual series. Be good fun. It's beautiful, this game, by the way, isn't it? It really is. Seriously, can this come over here? Come over here, come on, you silly little sturgeon. Or not little, actually, they're pretty big. I don't know where the hell I'm keeping these guys, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll let you get back to your usual stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month and year, and whatever the hell, life, I guess. Until then, guys, thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.